Welcome Outlaws to the Black Gold Saloon. Today we'll be clearing S9-1. I'll be using low rarity operators, and I know what you're going to say, Aesthesia is not low rarity, but that's because my Moose is E2'd, right? It's supposed to be Elite 135. And my Corroserum, well, there's only two Phalanx casters, right? Or Blast casters, right? It's just him and Ifrit. So that's going to be the one rare you're going to be using mainly. And so anyhow, I recommend you don't use vanilla, use Myrtle instead. Myrtle is better. Use Ifrit instead. Ifrit's much better. Gravel does not need to be E2'd. It's just that I need someone with like high HP, you know. But her being E2'd or not is not a deal breaker. Durin, yeah, definitely use a stronger single target caster if you got him. I would bring him a Mia, but my Mia is E2'd, and that would be overkill. And without further ado, let's start the show. So we're also going to be using old school strat. Old school strat was just using lots of casters, right? You either use the blockers to block them, like defenders, and then you drown them in arch damage, or you just bring out lots of casters. But anyhow, first things first, bring out your vanguards, right? That's very important. And immediately bring out your arch guard facing upwards, and immediately bring out your fast redeploy. Just weaken the pillar, don't destroy it yet. And bring out your caster facing upwards. Whoever has the burst ability. Retreat. Activate seize the skill. See, the reason why we had to be fast is because of the charge time here, right? Take too long and then he gets away. Alright, so you gotta keep your eye on this boy. Immediately when he starts moving, as soon as you see him start moving, bring out her. So we're kind of okay right now. Bring it down. Okay, so next we're gonna bring on a medic because I'm burden right now. Activate burst skill from your burst caster, and let's bring out our. Actually, let's bring out Durin right now. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Activate Aesthesia skill. And let's bring out our his skill. Or no, sorry, let's bring out our blast caster. Activate her skill for the vanguard, and then just retreat her. We're gonna bring out a medic. We'll have some more healing. And let's see, I think we're good. Okay, now we retreat our vanguard and have her ready. Now we'll be fine. You see, so it's good enough. We didn't have to bring her out. Okay, now let's bring out our fast redeploy. Tank some of that damage. Okay, we're doing good. Just retreat her, right? And if you notice, we have his skill 2 equipped. That's good enough. In fact, the skill 2 has silence, so that's going to come in handy. Because it silences the flamethrower guys. Alright, activate a Caesar skill. Activate his skill. Activate, the blast caster. And now we're going to bring out our fast redeploy, because there's lots of damage on the field. And we're doing alright. Activate the burst caster. Okay, we're gonna bring out our vanguard to tank some of the damage here. Activate a Caesar skill, activate medics, both of them. And there you have it, folks. So yeah, that strategy, you had to be on top of the skills, right? It seems really advanced, but all you had to do is just replace vanilla with Myrtle, or replace Corroserum with like Ifrit, and this becomes like an almost AFK strat. I exaggerate, but it becomes a lot easier. This is to show you that you can do this with weaker units. But anyhow, this has been today's episode of the Black Gold Saloon. And I thank you all for coming by, and you're welcome anytime to the saloon, folks.